Welcome to the special episode of Comics Experiment, done entirely for Twitch and Patreon, unless we find it to be amazing, and then it went to YouTube. For those guys who are watching this, you're going to know where this is located at twitch.tv/comicstorian on Thursdays, and it gets uploaded to Patreon the day after, because you're the only ones that are going to see it.
This is true.
And today's sponsor, if you want to help support us, even though this one isn't going out anywhere else, is G Fuel. Right now, they're running a special Black Friday sale. You get 30% off your order if you use the code COMICS at checkout. Please do so.
Please.
So, we decided that what we needed to do... Wow, there's so many names popping up. Today, we decided to do we're going to answer some of the questions on Twitter. We're going to answer some of the questions on Twitch as a group. And you can ask us literally anything about comics, video games, movies.
Thanks for the clarification there at the end. Anything. That is
Or
related to what we are doing.
Sex lives.
Sex lives?
Sex lives.
We are also brought to you by 4Hip.
What's a sex live?
Sex live. Do it like Roxanne Bolter.
Sex live Bolter.
I thought you were going to say
And we're going to make 20
life
questions
worker.
to see if they can guess the superheroes that you guys are naming in the Twitch chat right now.
You missed out on that one.
I did. That was I'm sorry.
So anyway, guys.
I can see the screen, so.
That's why I told them to give me a bunch, and I'm going to pick one and use it on my phone.
See. Okay.
Let's see if Andy can guess the character we're going to do.
It's Red Hood, everyone.
He's obscure, right?
Red Hood.
Is he obscure?
He's kind of obscure.
Honestly, would we still consider Red Hood
Honestly,
obscure at
I
this
would.
point?
Not at this point.
No?
I would a little bit. Mostly
I would
because...
obscure in the sense that if you're not a comic book fan, like if you just
Exactly.
have like a knowledge of like Batman
A passing
movies
knowledge.
and things like that, yeah, probably.
Because I feel like it's also one of those ones where it's like, he's not as often in the main Batman anymore
I mean, you don't,
that I would
nobody's
consider
like, oh yeah,
him...
it's Batman, Robin, Red Hood.
Exactly.
No, it's just Batman and Robin. Yeah.
Batman, Robin, Alfred until he died.
A lot of people don't even know, like if you just have a passing knowledge of Batman and Robin, you don't even know about Nightwing.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so let's start off these questions. We got.
Is it Nightwing?
What lantern coral do you think? What lantern coral? What do you think?
Coral.
What lantern coral?
Lantern Coral.
So what lantern coral do you think you guys would be in?
That we would be in.
That I would be in?
Yeah.
Is there a
Star
passive?
Sapphire. No.
Blue. You're blue.
No, not like hope. Like, is there like a?
I don't want to be involved.
You
Yeah.
would be so indigo. Because you would be forced to be.
I was gonna say, is there one that like the less I care about something, the more powerful I become? Because I would be really
apathy
powerful.
core.
Yeah, is there, I was
Yeah.
trying to think of apathy. I could.
You're making your own core.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
we have
the
the apathy
apathy
ring.
core.
What do they do? Not much. They don't
What
really
color
care
are
about
they?
it.
I don't care.
Dan, what core would you be in? What coral would you
Coral. The Green Lantern Coral. I really do want to create an apathy core.
I want to be
No.
cool and be like,
I-
I'd be in the red core.
I
have a lot
honestly
of
feel
inward
like I would
rage,
be
so.
like Guy Gardner towards actually accepting the red core.
See, the sad part is I would want to be like,
know
dude,
what I
I'd
mean?
go be a Red Lantern badass. For some reason, I feel like I'd just be selected for Star Sapphires. Like, it'd make no sense. Like when Jon Stewart
I would probably
was.
be an Orange Lantern.
Like when Jon
I was
Stewart
gonna
was.
say, I honestly probably would
Actually,
have put
he
you
would
as
too,
like an
yeah.
Orange Lantern. Yeah.
You're much more Larfleeze than
Yeah.
Carol
I could
Ferris.
see that. I could see that.
Or then what do you see
He's
Dan
covered
as? You
with nothing
decide
but
what Dan's
orange
in.
G Fuel.
He's just G Fuel everywhere. And he's like sitting on a throne of G Fuel cups.
His pool of G Fuel.
For Dan,
Only orange.
I don't know.
Yellow.
But that's because you're
Your
scared of
own
everything.
fear, I guess. He'd probably be like
actually-
Power Ring.
Well, no,
Where
let's
his
be
ring
honest.
is like yelling at him the whole time, and he's like, "I'm sorry."
Let's be honest though. As much as I hate scary things, as we have learned from our Quilt Man discussion, I'm pretty good at creating scary
That is
things.
true, but your own fear would be pretty bad.
I'm just saying, I think he would be Power Ring. I don't want to do that.
I could see him being Power Ring.
I'll get a butterfly.
All right,
That's
question.
essentially what it
Jumpstart's
is.
got a question for you. Give
Oh.
us a pitch for your Laura Kinney mini.
Like a miniseries for
Yeah.
Laura Kinney.
I was thinking like
You can think about that for
That's
a
actually
moment.
what I thought. I was like,
She's in this pose the whole
my
time.
head actually went like mini sandwiches because he kept talking about the Popeye sandwich
I call
earlier.
it the X23. It's got ham and bacon
And claws.
claws.
We put the fork right in.
Right.
All right, so I have
inside.
to think of a
You think about that.
miniseries.
Well,
Okay.
Andy and I answer this question. What do you think of the superhero Wonder Boy?
Which Wonder Boy? I need more clarification.
Just
What do you think of the superhero of a superhero called Wonder Boy? It says a superhero.
So, like, they
Google
make
it real
it up?
quick. Is there a Wonder Boy? Real fast for me. Because I have some theories.
I know Wonder Man.
I know Wonder Man. Yeah.
Got it.
No.
Battle for the Claw, similar to Battle of the for the Cowl, but with all the Wolverines, and the main character is X-23.
That would
That's
actually
a
be pretty
good
cool.
one, yeah.
Yeah, I would watch that. Yeah.
Watch that.
That game is really cool. I like the game Wonder Boy.
I was gonna say that's what my head went to.
So would Wonder Boy be like the son of Wonder Woman, which appeared in Justice League from the future?
She's also got a
Or-
brother, Jason of the Argonauts.
That's right.
or would it be the son of Wonder Man?
Or would it be the son of Wonder Man, which I think would be dumb, but I mean, when
It's actually
when
it's Wonder Man in the past.
when the futuristic version of Wonder Woman's son appeared, you just dripped a little G Fuel on yourself, by the way.
I'm so
that was
energized.
cool. So yeah, all right.
All right.
I think I would like it, depending on who was writing it and what his backstory was.
Jumpstart also wants to know what Kevin is. Kevin's latest update on him is he is going in for surgery at the beginning of December.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say what core would.
What core would Kevin be in?
The apathy.
Is
core.
there an apathy? If I'm starting an apathy
feel
core,
like-
Kevin's going to be in it.
Yeah,
He's
I
like my
won't lie.
second in command.
I don't think you can be in it. You're a little too excited.
I am
about
excited
the
about my
apathy core
apathy
now.
Kevin
I
would be in
lost all my
charge.
power. Oh,
Kevin
damn
would
it.
be in charge of the apathy.
He
core.
would be, yeah. Definitely be in my apathy core, though.
What would the motto be?
It would just
I,
be
create my own core.
whatever.
I create
That's
my own
the motto.
core, and I'm like, I must get the most apathetic warriors on the planet. What is this strange power coming from here? It's just Kevin on the couch.
So no, he doesn't even say size.
The rings look out for
got
everybody.
I can just see it now.
The rings look for people, and they're just like,
It's the people
you
who
want to
don't
join the core or not? Whatever.
It actually just floats around, and whoever doesn't give a crap about the ring the most gets the ring.
Anybody who goes, look, a ring,
and
it's
they're just
nope.
like, meh. They all just stay on their couch.
But yeah, he's
what-
going in for surgery. He'll be good to go in about, in theory, 1 to 3 months afterwards, depending on the treatment follow-ups.
Yeah, supposed to be based off of what the doctor said. Yeah.
He would be the apathy entity.
I was just thinking, what would your motto be? It'd be like, Andy of Earth, you have shown great not caring.
Damn, you don't care about shit.
Okay, but let's be honest. The animal for the entity would totally be a sloth.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just a big old sloth. sitting there.
See, what you guys don't realize is there actually is an apathy core. They've just never shown up to anything.
They're on the other side of the.
universe is
Like,
ending.
you want to
Yeah,
go?
Whatever.
If they come in our way, sure.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
whatever.
I guess. I mean, if I don't have to do a whole lot. Don't you care about mankind?
You want me to do one full thing?
Oh my god. Gotta get off my couch.
For those who are questioning about the Kevin situation, Kevin is one of our editors. He's been diagnosed with colon cancer, but he will be recovering. That's the way the doctors have said. It's just a question of what his follow-on treatments are going to be.
Yep.
All right, so who in the superhero community would you want as a mentor, best friend, and love interest?
All in one? Batman.
Okay, follow-up question. Is Batman,
Batman?
a selfish or giving lover?
Well, he's selfish.
First off,
we've
he's a
noticed.
bat lover.
Yeah, it's true.
Literally.
All right, so I'm going to assume they're all different things.
Right, mentor, Batman,
Mentor.
best friend, Wally. Because no, he'll kill me eventually.
Mentor Wonder Woman. I'd
Mentor
go
Wonder
Wonder
Woman?
Woman for mentor
No, I was
because
going with Wonder Woman love interest. She could throw
Well,
me around
true.
all day.
the reason why I'd put her as a mentor is the fact that she is the most realistic superhero. The one that truly tries to do good and tries to avoid killing if necessary, but
if it
knows
is necessary.
if it's necessary, it's necessary. I think she would be the best mentor.
All right,
But
so
I mean, to be
it's
fair, she'd also be
mentor.
pretty
What was the
good.
middle one?
Tyler, Blackest Night is happening,
Best
and the apathy core is like, just wake me in the morning.
Whatever. It's cool.
when this is over.
So it's mentor and what? And lover? What was the middle
Best
one?
friend.
Best friend. All right, best friend.
Beast Boy.
Beast Boy. I would go mentor. I'd probably go Superman, honestly. I feel like he would be a very good mentor.
You know, I won't lie. As someone that's a huge Marvel fan, both of mine have been DC.
That is true.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Lover.
Best friend. I'm going to go with... Beast Boy's pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
Right.
If you're friends with Wally, you die. So that's never good.
That's exactly my point.
Yeah.
Oh no, he lost control.
I would
and I'm dead.
put Lover as the version of Gwenpool that comes from the future.
No, we've established she's of age. We're fine.
No, I'm actually referring to the
go
one that
Harley
does
Quinn for
actually
Lover.
come from
Harley
the future.
Quinn?
Yeah.
Didn't you just make these?
I did.
Actually, I'm pretty sure in the script he even put. But if we're talking about this version, I'm totally in.
It was Margot Robbie or Tara
Yes.
Strong. I'm in. I'm down. I don't know about best friend. Damien. Because he's a dick, but he can buy you a bunch of stuff. So that's pretty
not
sweet.
wrong.
Yeah,
But he
yeah,
would
yeah.
make fun of you.
I'm
for
fine with that,
needing
yeah.
it. Oh,
I mean, he's
goodness.
beyond rich.
That is true.
Money just doesn't exist.
Well,
for
who
him.
were yours?
I already said it was Batman.
Okay, we've already discussed. Batman is a horrible mentor.
no.
You end
Yeah, I
up
was gonna
dying
say
or
no,
turning
yeah.
evil.
Fine.
I don't want
Lex
Batman.
Luthor.
There you go.
I mean, great businessman.
That's what I'm saying. He'd help me with the business, so he'd be a great mentor. He'd also teach me how to be real evil.
He would teach
I said
you how to
Wally for the
counter
best friend,
gods.
but he
You're
died.
gonna die.
Dick Grayson.
Okay. Dick Grayson.
As best friend?
Yeah, best friend.
Yeah, okay, as
And
long as
lover.
it's not a Jericho best friend.
And lover.
situation. And lover.
And I said
Sexy
Wonder Woman as
Batman.
my lover because she can throw me around and tie me up, and we're all good.
Okay.
No, wait, she'd make me tell the truth. Hold on.
Never
Well,
a good
actually, no, to be fair, you would also get exactly what you want because she would ask you what you want. You tell her the
Also
truth.
true.
I would go with Iris because she's normal.
thing. That's boring.
That's very boring. Plus, now you got the flash on your ass.
I'll never know he's there.
Okay, my mentor
the
would be
Flash
Sin-
would just mess with you by like moving your keys to
Yeah.
get back at you.
My mentor would be Sinestro.
Okay.
My best friend would be Chip.
Yes.
And my lover would be Sinestro's daughter, whose name I have forgotten.
Soranic.
That one.
I thought you were going to say Kilowog.
I'm gonna go. You know what? If we're doing Lover and I'm not allowed to have a normal person, then I'm going with one of the crazy Green Lantern things with like a ton of tentacles and extra boobs and stuff. Like,
Yeah, it's got weird. Let's keep going. Next question.
Next question.
Yeah.
are you the new Star Wars game?
Yes. Yes, I am.
How about you, Dad? Are you the new Star Wars game?
No, he's definitely not.
Well, I can't be. He is.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't have two.
Okay. Yes,
What
we
if
are
they're
both.
different systems?
True.
I'm the new, like, awesome AAA title. You're like the app game.
I'm the app game. No, I'm the Google Stadia
Oh
version.
God! Hey guys, and today's episode is brought to you by Google State. Brought to you by Google State.
We did that pretty well, actually.
Are you going to do hentai readings that've got great plot?
Yes, because then we get around the COPPA rules. Next up,
Clearly not for kids or adults.
actually, for the record, I messaged him last night, and I was like, you know what? If the COPPA starts messing with us, we're only gonna do Marvel Max and DC Black Label.
Hell
comics.
yeah.
And Spawn.
Also, it depends on what you mean by doing hentai. Next question, Ben.
Next question.
What are your thoughts on the whole Marvel Image thing? How the guys, Jim Lee, Liefeld, Larson, they all came back to corporate comics after they realized the amount of work it took to do the business side, except for Todd McFarlane.
I mean, he's not wrong.
They all went to do their own thing and said, "Oh God, this
is not good.
I just want
Yeah.
to draw." I find it. I don't find it like.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Don't
when it
they all
comes
still have
down
a
to
stake
it,
in Image though? Like they
I do
didn't-
think they
right?
do, yeah.
But when it comes down to it, regardless of whether or not you're an amazing writer, artist, or anything, if you're not in DC or Marvel, you're gonna struggle.
I mean,
like
it's true,
even if
yeah.
you have one of the best comics, because there's a ton of
you
great
just don't get
indies.
as much
Exactly, because
exposure.
I mean, even if you were to recommend me your favorite comic, if you said, "Oh, it's an indie," by the way, my opinion immediately would go, "Well, do I really want to read it?"
Yeah.
I mean, and that's just simply the case because that's just the nature of comics. There's a lot of comics that simply do better just because they have
DC or Marvel on.
Marvel.
yeah.
Do you think as being a vet made you enjoy Agent Venom more? Is the writing that good? Because I keep telling people that it was my favorite Marvel character, and I'm trying to figure it out myself. I thought the writing was great. It was. They had
liked it.
Who was the? It was the.
It was Rick
We're talking
Rick
good.
Remender. That's
Remender.
right. Yeah, it was a good writer.
I
It
actually
wasn't-
started reading Agent Venom before I joined the army, so
I mean, I started while I was in the Army. I liked it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think being in the military gave me a greater appreciation for the character.
Oh, yeah.
But...
I mean, let's be honest. Everyone has characters that they relate to that makes it more enjoyable for them.
That's true.
What's the most horrifying thing you can recall from? Let's go with recent comics.
Oh, I was like in general?
Pretty much all of Deceased.
I mean, was it horrifying?
I can't really
Batman getting eaten by his own kids.
That was pretty horrible. He wouldn't get eaten, though. He killed him. Or
the
Alfred did.
Batman from the Azrael Tales of the Dark Multiverse.
That was pretty horrifying.
That was a little horrifying with
horrifying.
just like a brain and face.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to know a little bit more about this whole. Did he amputate a limb every
Yeah, they
year?
kind of like offhandedly mentioned it.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Because I mean, you figure it
But
was
it's
like
been 30 years. So
it's
I'm like,
like-
did he start with every
He started
finger?
with fingers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
And you just slowly work your way up.
He actually started with his hand and was like,
Oh,
you know, I should start a little smaller next time.
My
We're not gonna make it for 30 years.
And then he
here.
just goes, okay, this part of my finger.
Yeah, you
now
just do it
this
at the
part of my
joints.
finger.
Yeah.
So, where's a good place to start reading Iron Fist? Sadly, I don't think there is any really good places.
Greg Rucka's run was pretty good. Immortal Iron Fist.
Yeah.
The problem with him
I
though is
like
he
that
always
one.
gets reinvented. So if you want to start reading,
Oh, then
if you're just gonna pick a solid
Don't.
run, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I would say. If you
Yeah.
just want like a solid run, I'd go with Greg
Yeah.
Rucka.
there's no like current.
No, I wouldn't
Iron
say
Fist.
there's
I mean,
like
let's
a
be
great
honest.
place to start.
when it comes to Iron Fist, that kind of feels the point is which retcon's your favorite?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Are gonna do a New Year's
Actually,
episode,
my-
most likely. Just don't know what it'll be about.
New
What do you
Year's?
guys think the punishments that are shown in the DC comic book characters, like going to Arkham, being in the Suicide Squad, is it justified, or do they just not seem like enough or too much? Do you think heroes are truly held responsible for the wrongs that they cause? That is a loaded question, Willow Weed 78.
Deep.
I think if it was real life, I think majority of superheroes would be suffering with incredible mental health issues
Oh, yeah.
because they would be in a constant state of I need to help people, but I can't cross that line. But if I don't cross that line, this happens. And
I also don't
There's
think Suicide
insane-
Squad stuff would be a thing. I think the death penalty would be totally endorsed everywhere.
Yeah.
If we had
For
people
for supervillains, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, for, like,
nobody's
Joker.
gonna be like, guys, it's the Joker. We'll just put him back in Arkham. Someone would have
Okay,
popped him by
which
now.
for the record, I'm very surprised Batman never went to Superman and was like, hey, can we put this guy in the Phantom Zone?
Seriously.
Like,
Which some people would say, you keep dripping
You
all
are
over
awful
yourself.
at this.
Is that not screwed?
You,
like there's
but,
no.
but then there were people who would say that would be like cruel and unusual punishment.
which means
so what
every
about
time
the-
Superman puts someone in there, it's cruel
I mean,
and
but
unusual.
who's going to
punishment.
argue with Superman, though? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
God, don't worry.
Batman was.
That was a weird noise.
What's a weird noise?
I was trying to slurp up all the G fuel that's in the crease in
I
case
kind of. I feel like Superman should
not
make
good at all.
gauntlets that whenever he punches someone with the gauntlets, it puts him in the Phantom Zone.
Phantom Zone gauntlets? That'd
Yeah.
be sweet.
So it's like, Phantom Zone.
And then he accidentally
And then he
hit somebody.
trips and goes, oh, shit.
Oh, hey, how's it going, John? No!
Dad, why?
You know what? I'll get the apathy core to help me get you out.
Yeah, whatever. We'll get there. We'll get there when we get there.
And he'll do it eventually. It's the procrastination core.
The procrastination
You'll get your ring
core,
tomorrow.
yeah. Weren't we supposed to be handing out rings? Nah, we'll get around to it. We'll be all right.
All right. Favorite use of the curse word in a movie? I got nothing on that one.
My
Favorite
two
use?
favorite comic curse words, though, are frack
Sure.
and bastich.
Bastich is fun, yeah.
Those are my favorites.
Favorite curse word in a movie? I don't know. Like, I don't pay that much attention to it, mostly because
Yeah.
I curse in
Yeah.
my everyday life.
Yeah.
So I don't really pay that much attention. There was a movie recently that I did watch it. No, I will say my favorite curse word in a movie is a recent one. It was from the terrible Dark Phoenix movie.
I still haven't seen
They
it.
say one F word,
Really?
and it's Cyclops. It, like when they're like, I think it was Magneto was like they're trying to kill Jean, and Cyclops shows up and he goes, "If you touch Jean, I will you up."
Really?
Hilarious and out of nowhere. So yeah, there you go. That's my recent one.
You're recent. Okay. Any superheroes we all hate besides Civil War II and Convergence? What other big events do we hate? I know Andy hated
Civil
Heroes
War
in Crisis.
II and
Hero in
Convergence.
Crisis was a terrible event. Also, event is a very strong word.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not
We're
wrong.
being
with
very
that.
liberal.
Yeah. Heroes that I hate, characters that I hate.
I mean, Captain Marvel during Civil War too. I mean, lately she's gotten a little bit better, but she's never been one that I enjoyed.
I'm trying to think of a character I actually hate. Red Hood.
Who?
Red Hood.
I'm ignoring him. I heard him. I'm ignoring him.
What event?
I hated Damien for the longest time when
Yeah,
they
you
first
did.
introduced him. He was irritating as shit. He's better now, but
He's kind of. I think he's grown on most of us.
He's definitely
grown on
one.
us.
Not that got better, but grows on you.
yeah, kind of, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I can't think of anyone that was like, man, I loved Damien from Inception to now.
Yeah. I can't think of any characters I really hate.
Yeah.
I don't hate a lot of things in life, mostly because I'm in the apathy core, and that would be too strong an emotion.
You'd get picked into the other course.
Yeah, I know.
Leviathan? Yeah, Leviathan ended really crappy.
Ooh,
That was a
character
crappy
that I
event,
hated, not because of the character, but the way they treated it. Requiem, because it existed for a comic.
That was
Yeah,
dumb,
I'll give you that one. Because she was such a cool design.
It was amazing. I would have genuinely read a Requiem comic if it was its own thing.
I could see that.
They missed out on
Yeah,
a
they missed
great
out a lot with that.
opportunity.
So-
because what they could have done is even like had a Requiem and then had Gamora kill Requiem.
Yeah,
like
that would've
even
worked,
that would
yeah.
have been better because it's like at least you made a unique character that you can do something with eventually.
In terms of events, like most of the recent events, I haven't been huge on. Like Leviathan.
Absolute Carnage was good, but Leviathan. Well, Leviathan
Absolute
wasn't even an event either.
Well, that's the
Event
thing. It's
Leviathan.
like they have all these things they're titling as events, like Leviathan, Doomsday Clock, which was supposed to be this big thing that was going to shake
Yes,
up
Doomsday
the DC
Clock will be the
universe.
one that I hate, and that's because of the release schedule.
It's smart. There you go.
No, I got it. We're good.
You got it. This
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the next two are going to be kind of easy. Do you guys think that comic books can be used to help someone read? Yes.
Yes,
I
that's
100%
actually
do.
how I
Oh,
learned to read.
incredibly.
Yeah. And the
It's
next
a lot
one is-
easier to understand a language when you can see people acting
Yeah.
out the language at the same time.
And then the next one, the Brit. What do we think about DC's reception to 5G and what they're going to do? Actually, there's no reception to 5G. They barely mentioned 5G.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they haven't
It's
really
all
talked
rumors.
about it much,
It's
yeah.
all rumors.
I think it's going to be a thing.
I think it's going to be a great cell phone plan.
Oh my God, Tevye! I know you're watching the show, and I know you added your question after.
Why do you think Bendis has way too
Literally 2 minutes ago, for the record.
Tevye's like, they're answering those. Let me go answer.
Bendis has way too many. Why do I think he has too many books?
Honestly-
'Cause DC was like, we paid a bunch of money to get Bendis over here. We're going to give him a bunch of books.
Honestly, one of my biggest problems with Bendis at the moment is the fact that he's making characters just for the sake of making characters.
Yeah.
I think that's one of my most annoying things about what he's doing because they feel forced, incredibly forced, just
Fair
for the
enough.
sake of.
Yeah.
But I
Making
mean, what we
them,
always
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about of if they get used, they become royalties.
Sure,
and he's
yeah.
making it very clear that he is shoving them into continuity so that he will make money.
I've
And
never been like against Bendis
me
as a
out.
writer, but I've never been a fan of Bendis as the writer.
I
at the
liked
same
his all
time.
new X-Men. Honestly, I liked all new
Ultimate
X-Men.
Spider-Man back in the day. That was all Bendis.
Yep.
Like I enjoyed
Yeah.
that, but it's just I've never been like a huge Bendis guy. Like Bendis's name on a book won't draw me to the book.
Right.
But it does make me intrigued to look at it and see what it's about.
See,
for
even
me,
that,
it does.
Nah, but I mean, for me,
I'll
it
check.
doesn't,
I'll look at what is Naomi about.
It makes
Nope.
me go,
Like, it doesn't
huh.
guarantee the buy, but I check it
Yeah.
out.
Mine goes, huh. Should ask Ben if he read this.
Accurate.
I got another question that actually is not related to this, but I just want to talk about this real quick.
All right.
Got tweeted that apparently they just announced Jeff Johns that Stargirl will air on DC Universe, then go to CW, which confirms what you and I were saying that I think DC Universe is going to move into a come here to get it first situation.
It's Patreon.
Yeah, it's their Patreon.
It's DC's Patreon. In fact, if you look into their
actually
code,
changed
it's
the
actually
name.
it goes to Patreon when you pay.
Yeah.
So, all right, those are those questions. I thought about doing a 20 questions thing. The problem with that won't work because I don't know that much about any of those obscure characters.
Yeah. Fair
I
enough.
guess.
It would be us ask a question, 5 minutes.
Exactly.
No.
And if I do something too obvious, like, okay, ready? Let's play 20 questions. See if you can think of my favorite superhero.
Bigger than a bread box.
Yes.
Red Hood.
Yes.
Red Box.
See, you didn't hear the follow-up.
Red Hood.
Does he wear a red hood? Sometimes and or helmet.
And or does he
Sometimes
look
and
like
or
Jake?
domino mask?
Does he look like oh crap, I forgot his name from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Casey Jones.
Casey Jones.
In current continuity, is he for some reason looking like Casey Jones?
I hate you both. Why can't you have shit superheroes that are getting run through the mud right now?
Hello, Nightwing.
No, he doesn't exist. We have Rick Grayson.
Do we have to go over Rick Grayson? I haven't read a Nightwing comic in almost a year because of that crap.
Don't you like Rick Grayson?
No.
It's all good. I got Casey Jones and you got Rick Grayson.
I like Dick. So what are we doing next? Grayson.
You know what? Here's the worst part. You know who Dan's favorite superhero is? Oh, she doesn't exist currently because they wrote her out of the comics.
Yeah.
True, yeah. That's a good point.
What the hell?
This is the new club. The Our Superheroes Are Getting Shit On club.
Moral of the story: don't like anything.
Join the Apathy Corps.
The Apathy Corps.
Is that this running gag? All right.
Trust me, it doesn't pay to enjoy anything.
The best part about this Apathy Corps is I can guarantee we're going to keep this joke for a while, and the fact that this episode's mostly just Twitch, no one's going to understand what the hell
And I'm
we're
fine
talking
with
about.
it. You know why? Because I don't care. You know why? Because I'm in the Apathy Corps.
It's
All right, Chad, what
Meh.
about your what superheroes do you have that are getting crapped on right now? Let's get you a little more involved in our discussion today.
Oh, my goodness.
Like literally, like they're into some weird stuff.
Oh, no, Tavia, John Kent's not getting crapped on. He's totally fine. He's now Superboy, or Superman
Isn't
in the
he?
future.
Yeah,
He's in my
isn't he
favorite
like
form of the
102 now?
Yeah, he is, yeah. He's fine.
Like you just keep aging him up. What if we made like a new Superboy? All right. What if we made him like the same age as the other Superboy? Well, wouldn't that like negate all the point of the storytelling? So.
No, you know what the point is? He wants to fight Superboy versus Superboy. That's actually what he's doing. And then what's going to
Which
happen afterwards?
Prime Superboy.
You know what I'm
is
really
gonna show
hoping?
back up.
Yeah, it's like Connor versus John. They're fighting. At the end of the whole thing, Prime shows up, sucker punches John, knocks him back to 11.
Because
I'm
he
going to
can do
have you
that.
so hard.
That
You're
would
gonna-
not be unprecedented.
You're
in
going to
comics.
de-age.
My punch is so strong, it can shatter the barrier between realities and de-age people.
All right, we got
Just individuals.
Flashbull says Booster Gold. Yeah, poor Booster Gold.
I
True.
feel so bad for
Hey.
him ever since the gift.
We learned that he didn't kill everybody. That was a plus.
But he's also still got full PTSD
From the
being
gift.
tortured.
Sure.
For being tortured and seeing Batman shoot himself right in front of
Well,
him.
yeah. And then Wally was a dick and made him think he killed all those people.
Yeah.
Jumpstart says his top 3 all being crapped on. X-23, Black Widow, and Scarlet Witch.
Oh yeah, they're all
Yeah.
screwed at this point.
Donna Troy was cool only because she's in the Justice League Who Laughs. So it's not even. It's
She
called
was
the
cool in
Secret
Troya.
Six because Rob names a video Justice League Who Laughs does not name it that. It's called the Secret. It has a goddamn name. All right. So anyway,
You were not in the Apathy Corps.
Yeah.
I'm in the Rage Corps. Mine.
You're in the Orange Corps, the Larfleeze Corps.
You're in the Mood Ring Core.
Yeah.
It's where it just
that's
changes
accurate,
based
yeah.
on what you are.
Oh,
So that's
I
really
like
popular
Ruffy.
in the 70s.
Ruffy's got another one, Andy.
Actually, isn't
X-Man.
X-Man?
Yeah,
Oh my
Nate
God.
Gray.
I was saying, does he even around anymore?
No, he got killed, remember?
Oh yeah.
He was like, if you guys leave, this entire universe dies.
That's right.
And they're like, but we don't want to leave. We deserve this. And then they left, and then they made Krakoa, which was essentially what
Yeah.
X-Men had made.
man, that's shitty.
I like Demetra. X-Men for decades.
Also true, unfortunately.
Really, Kickstart?
They all have a Paradise Island that they're already super bored with.
Yeah.
One issue in.
Here's one.
5 number 1 issues.
Since you guys like X-Men, maybe you know this one better. I know
Yes.
them vaguely, but
Yeah,
Wolfsbane.
Rain.
Yeah.
She came, so
Has
she
been-
died,
yeah, I was
and
gonna
then
say.
she came back, and they're like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, I feel great. I'm back. This is a new me. I'm okay with this." That's it.
Yeah, but
That's
she's-
all they
But she's
cared
gonna be in
about.
that New Mutants movie if it ever comes out.
She's in the New Mutants comic, which actually wasn't too bad.
I
nice
like
that one,
Tevia's got to go in there at Blue Beetle. No, he came back. He's evil now.
Evil Beetle.
Which Blue Beetle?
I like how Blue Beetle vanished forever.
Ted Cord or
No, Jaime Reyes.
Jaime? Because Ted Cord showed up in Heroes in Crisis.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's gone again.
Yeah, and he just
Well,
disappears all the time.
Showed up.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, wasn't he still a figment of
No,
the
no.
imagination?
He was
He was
confirmed he
actually
was
there.
real.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
they were all talking to each other.
Yeah, he
Unless
was
it
always
was
a
a
Harley
figment
and
of
Poison
But
Ivy.
everybody's
let's be
time.
honest. They were also talking to each other with the two people that are notoriously the craziest
true,
of people.
yeah.
All right, chat's got another good one.
All right.
Shady's 10, Simon Baz.
He's gone.
No, he's not gone. The last we heard, as far as I'm aware, of Simon Baz was he calls Jessica Cruz in the first issue of
Yeah.
Justice League Odyssey.
And he's
Yeah,
like,
he's like, you all
"You
right? All right, cool, later.
Yeah. He's like, do you want me to come out and help you?
Do you know where
no?
he is?
Okay.
He's hanging out with Kyle. They're just looking for something to do right now.
So bored.
They actually got recruited to the apathy corps.
That's what it was.
Him and Kyle are just on a couch playing video games.
Yeah.
Do you think our phones are dead? No one's called us in a while.
Let me check my ring.
They're like, oh, we're out of service.
I got a dial tone.
I'm getting that boop, boop, boop. What the hell? I'm disconnected.
You know what it makes me think of? I just picture Simon Baz, Guy Gardner, and Kyle sitting around talking about some stuff, right? And like they're just chit-chatting, they're having a great time, and Kyle and Simon are like, well, they haven't called us in a while, and Guy's like, oh, well, I got to show up in that thing. I got to show up like in a single issue.
I just want them to show back up, and they would just go, oh shit, we missed a call.
You know what I'm thinking? I don't think Guy Gardner's been around either. I think I'm thinking deceased.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in
I got to
Deceased.
do a multiversal thing.
He was in Deceased for all of like a panel.
Yeah.
Cracked a couple jokes.
And he's like,
He's
I
in
leave
the-
and the whole world goes to
Well,
hell.
you know where else he is.
So
Doomsday Clock.
So yeah. Well, at least that is technically in canon.
I know. When
it
in
though?
canon,
Yeah,
no one
like,
knows.
yeah.
So it's Guy Gardner, Kyle Rayner, and Simon Baz all sitting around going, are they gonna call? Like,
Yeah.
Just keeps putting his ring to the lantern. I think it's charged.
can you see? They're watching the news. The Shazam who laughs is wrecking the entirety of the city where Mary Marvel had to fight him, and they're like, well, I guess they'll call us if they need us.
See, I more see it them looking at that and go, that sucks.
Yeah, they all just crack a beer.
Because let's be honest, it's a group of people that would be like, well, that's what they get for not calling me. You know what? I'm going to let them do it.
I don't know. I feel like Kyle wouldn't do that.
I don't think Kyle would be invited.
Yeah, that's probably
Let's
true.
be honest, Kyle's the one that invites
No, he's
himself.
weird. He always cracking weird jokes and he's drawing cartoons. No,
Yeah.
we're good. We're not calling Kyle.
And Simon, they told Simon no more guns. I was like, well, I ain't showing up.
Anti-gun motherfuckers.
Guns are a part of my religion.
Tevia's got another good one.
Mandalorian.
Stephanie Brown spoiler.
Is she even around anymore?
She is, actually. She's in Young Justice.
Is she?
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
She's
the
actually-
girlfriend who won't be a superhero.
Yeah.
She won't be a superhero?
Yeah, she refuses now.
Well, there's a very confusing situation because you're also unsure what's actually in like the main universe and what's not in the main universe. Because in the universe that they just went to, Stephanie Brown is Batwoman.
Okay.
Because it's in the Crime Syndicate universe.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
since
yeah.
the Justice League has left, it's the Young Justice Crime Syndicate,
Syndicate, yeah,
essentially.
I love this, Hackerman. Breaking news. Missing Green Lantern Simon Baz has been spotted in the background of the new Justice League. Guys, I'm still in the continuity. Dude, you know what that reminds me of? You know what reminds? There was one issue that came out recently, and we were all asking about it. They did that where they were like, something happened in the background, and they had a couple obscure superheroes, and they put Power Girl in.
Oh, wow.
And the entire comic book community is like, is Power Girl back?
Wasn't she on Earth 2 last time we saw her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't re-pop up during Rebirth or anything.
She's just now.
Not
they
yet.
she's in the background.
Because they sent her back to Earth 2 where she put a Superman symbol over her
Yeah.
movie window.
And then
Which is
everyone
actually, I like
stopped buying
the
her
reasoning
comics.
behind it.
No, I do too, yeah. But
Yeah.
then she never popped back up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want them to do with Simon Baz. They're like, in brightest day and blackest night. He's like, no evil. They're, hey.
Yeah. I would love if they just put Simon Baz in like the back of the covers, but did nothing.
Yeah.
Literally, just every cover, he's just in the background,
Just a little green dot.
and he's just
He's really far away. And if you zoom in, he's
exactly,
waving.
and he's just on like every single cover.
That would be
Rick
cool.
Grayson in the Nightwings, Simon Baz.
Yeah, Rick Grayson in the Nightwings.
I said Nightwing.
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I just want to remind
He
you.
was like, I need
He's
a
so
character
bad, we
that's
need to
getting
go
shit
back
on.
to
I was
it.
like, I got Rick Grayson right now. Thank you.
Let's see here. Who got stuck? She's
I
stuck
still
between
want
dimensions.
Fred.
The other Power Girl was trying to say. Yeah, there was like a bunch of Power Girls at one point.
Oh, was there? I missed that part.
Because there's also one
Oh,
that teams up with Harley.
Yeah, Sideways
Oh,
and
that's
Damage.
right. Yeah.
Actually, if
Sideways and-
Damage, if you aren't aware, he's literally on the ocean.
On it?
He is on a boat
They
on
did
the
berserk
ocean.
To him. They berserked him.
So
if you
they-
don't know the story of Berserk and manga, when the writer takes a break, he puts the cast on a boat and then
Oh.
takes like a 5-year break.
I like it.
And
So,
so
the
at the
ongoing
end
joke is
of
they're on the boat.
I see.
in
up with,
Damage,
like, a
he
beard.
he gets sent to like Monster Island because Batman's like, you know what, we don't really trust you. You're now on Monster Island, and then he
So they
finishes
King
there,
Kong'd
and
him?
he yes. Yes, incredibly. In fact, there's a golden gorilla. And then they finish the issue, and he's on his boat getting back to the United States.
And sad Hulk music is playing.
I do think that Sideways and Damage are coming back, though.
Sideways, I
like
can
Sideways.
almost.
I
feel like Sideways is because of
Tempest
the.
Huguenot being all over the Tales of the Dark
Yes.
multiverse and hyping up a Crisis. I think they're going to show up for that Crisis.
I think so too. I think Sideways
About time
is
we have another
actually going to
Crisis.
be incredibly useful during anything Dark Multiverse related because his superpower is to open rifts to the Dark Multiverse.
Yellow Submarine is playing.
Yeah.
All right, you guys got any more? Any more characters
I'm
that
ready.
have been
I got
crapped on that we didn't mention? Because I'm reading, so if I didn't mention yours and you said it, that's because of this thing. Silencer, she's still going, isn't she?
She doesn't have a comic.
Oh, I thought you were reading. Oh yeah, they canceled it because she was fighting Leviathan, and Bendis is like, no. I want to do something else, Leviathan.
Bendis is
And
like,
I want to
no.
make him look like Kate Six.
You've been doing Leviathan for years now. I'm changing it. It's a person, not an organization.
Boom, bitches.
Doctor Doom. Nah, he still gets limelight though. He shows up.
He's got his own
book
comic.
right now. Yeah.
He's no one really likes it.
I mean, his current comic honestly is in the position where I feel it's setting up to make no one like it so that they can turn it into something good. I think that's the whole point, is to really kind of push really kind of bug you so that when it starts turning, you'll be like, oh, I'm more invested now.
Tommy Oliver, Lord Draken. Well, I mean, they killed him, so
Yeah.
if he came back, because Power Rangers comics aren't like a giant sprawling continuity. It's like straightforward.
I mean, there's 2 series right now.
I think he showed up quickly. Like he did come back for something.
He did. He's back for something because then they were stuck in time and stuff.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
then and he didn't. I don't think he died. Wasn't he between dimensions?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Green Goblin is still around, except he's not Green Goblin. He thinks he's Cletus Cassidy and he's Carnage.
To find out what happens to him, read Absolute Carnage number 5.
Pretty sure they resolved that.
Oh, did they? I haven't
yeah.
caught up actually.
I thought he's separated though. He's at least
From
separated
the symbiote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
he
he
still
still
thinks
thinks he.
So now
he got lobotomized.
He didn't have a symbiote at the beginning of the series.
Yeah.
Now he's just like, I'm still Cletus.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly
But I
what
got
he
no
thinks.
powers.
Which is great because in some of the comics they make him look like Cletus Cassidy, and then in other comics they make him look like Norman Osborn from like the 80s.
Yeah, with the hair.
With the hair that has like the
hair
lines in it. It looks like the
thing.
90s animated series one.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
I still don't get the hair
I don't know.
thing.
I mean, it was the 80s.
We got Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal is dead.
He died.
He did die.
He died in an awful event that
Right after he
involved
got his
speedster
memories
time
back,
travel
and right
bullshit.
after what
Saint Walker. I think Saint Walker just like, yeah, I'm done with this. He's just.
I mean, let's be honest.
Peace out,
all
yo.
the color cores were like, oh, you just care about green? Well, screw
well, no.
you.
Atrocitus was in for a while. He stayed around.
Or not?
He was
it?
fighting against in the Green Lanterns. He stayed around. He was,
Oh, okay.
The
I
cat
know
is in
Dexstars.
Justice
The cat is there. So
well,
you got
I mean,
them.
Dexstars in freaking
Star
everything.
Sapphire still have what's her name?
Carol
Carol
Ferris.
Ferris. She's still doing because
Yeah.
she's in Grant Morrison's book.
I know a
Yeah.
surprisingly weird amount of
Green
Green
Lantern
Lantern stuff. Yeah.
Sinestro's still popping up,
Yeah. I mean, he's ultraviolet.
but he's still there.
Yeah.
You know, who else is still missing? Saint Walker's missing. Larfleeze is missing. We haven't seen them yet.
Indigo Tribe.
Wait, did
is
Larfleeze pop up in
missing.
Grant Morrison's run? I feel like he may have.
Knowing Grant Morrison, he probably put him in the background of like a panel.
And he waved.
Yeah.
Which
Actually,
sounded
no.
bad. There's just
He didn't wave. He was going.
I'm trying to think. What other cores are there? Black Hand's been gone for a while, but that you can't. You turned him into the
He's death.
yeah. He's basically turned into death. Black Hand. Like, you can't
The
bring him
apathy core, but we don't care that we're not being.
We got the Mood Ring Core.
back. Indigo Tribe's gone. They've been missing.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. So it's those three, the more ancillary cores.
I'm trying
Ones
to
that never
think.
got
I
popular.
think that's all of them.
Bleeze. Where's Bleeze been?
I don't even know who that is.
She's
I
the,
mean,
the
at the
blue
moment,
alien with the bone wings and the red
Yeah.
core.
Oh yeah.
She became like a primary character in the red
Yeah.
core for a
Yeah,
while.
I'm pretty sure a lot of the characters. Well, because she was a yellow.
No, she was red.
Yeah, she was
Who am
red.
I thinking that was the Yellow Lantern like that with Sinestro?
I think they had one, but I don't think she had like a prominent name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Red Lanterns aren't really used except Dexstar. Because he's currently being used in Odyssey. He was used in Injustice. He's
Yep.
used in everything. Every
Yeah.
time they're like, you know what, let's use a cat. Dexstar.
Dexter's the cute cat with napalm powers. I
was
mean,
gonna say,
That
they're-
talks down a god.
They're like, oh well, Marvel has Rocket Raccoon. Okay. Here's a blue cat. It barfs fire.
You know what the most interesting part about Dexter is? If you go into his origin, he's always been a blue cat.
Yeah.
Like
It's like Chip is just a squirrel.
no, but what I'm saying is like he's a blue cat. Like
Yeah.
they specifically
Have
be
we
like,
ever actually had a fight between Chip and Dexter? Because I feel like
think
that would
they
be
have,
the fight
actually.
of the
That would
century.
be
I think it was
adorable.
in Injustice.
And then Baby
Or
Yoda.
Dexter versus Crypto.
Baby
that
Yoda
would be
shows
a
up.
fight I would want to watch. Just saying. With Baby Yoda refereeing.
Geek's got a good one. Back to the Bat Family's members missing. Huntress.
Well, wasn't
Is
she just?
she?
She was on Earth 2 last time we saw her, right?
Good witch Huntress, actually.
I was gonna say
There's two.
Yeah.
New 52 Huntress
Helena Bertatelli or whatever.
Wayne. 'Cause
Wayne?
She was actually
She's
Bruce
the-
Wayne's daughter from
yeah.
Earth 2.
Oh, Earth 2. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Earth-
I'm mixing them up.
Earth 2, Earth 2? No, Earth 1, Earth 2.
Well, as opposed
That
to
one left with Power Girl. That
deceased
one's
Earth
gone.
2.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the last one I saw.
Yeah, no, well, there's Helena Bertatelli, who worked with
Oh no, she
Rick.
was in The City of Bane.
Oh, and she's Huntress
Yeah, she
on the
shoots.
proper
Yeah,
universe
she
now.
shoots Thomas Wayne with an. Well, she's like, let's just shoot him in the kneecap.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta love how she shows up. Like the Bat Family's
kneecap
got
him.
all the
Let's just
extended
kneecap
members in
him,
it
it's fine.
that have teamed up with everyone, and then Rick Grayson isn't there.
It's true. Yeah.
But Huntress is.
Well, Rick Grayson would have showed up and be like, what are y'all doing? No, you were part of this.
the
Trust
hell
us.
are you guys?
Trust us. Why do you
How'd
grease
you
over
get in
your
my
eyes?
house?
Stop watching so much Arrow. It doesn't really work. It's not a good plan.
Grease Paint Man.
it's here. It's me.
gosh.
Oh, grab it! I got it in my eyes. I got it in my eyes.
Jesus. Oh, and I got to shoot an arrow. Oh, I killed again. Ah, well.
Oh, I let down the city again.
Again.
No, he's also Rick Grayson is also a taxi driver. Keep that in mind.
Taxi or Uber
Or Lyft.
or Lyft.
Or
No, he
Or
does
Lyft.
drive a cab.
Or what is
That's
the other
like
one?
his
It's
whole
like
thing.
Zip Driver or E-Zip or
I
whatever
don't
it's
even.
called.
No, the zip cars.
Zip cars, yeah.
The ones that you like rent.
Cable's dead right now, Ruffy.
Well,
No.
Wait,
old
wait,
Cable.
I'm sorry, we have young Cable.
We got two young Cables.
It's
We've
true.
got
Depending on what
"Hey,
book you're
Dad,"
reading, yeah.
and then we got I'm gonna kill bitches.
Wait, what? We have two young
So
Cables?
Depending on which book is his personality.
So in
okay.
X-Men 2, he's like, "Yeah, Dad, let's go and fight an island."
I brought this gun. I don't know if I brought enough bullets.
Yeah, I got
brought
a
these
shiny
grenades.
grenade.
Should I have brought another gun?
And then there's the, all right, we gotta kill everyone. I'm gonna annihilate the world.
And then
I'm Cable.
The other one is like doing his best impression of Josh Brolin from Deadpool 2. I was born into pain.
What book is that one in?
Fallen Angels, I think.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
halfway through that right now.
Fallen Angels, yeah.
All right, for the record, Fallen Angels has de-aged Laura to the age of Honey Badger.
I noticed.
I don't.
That's
like.
why I said Honey Badger don't exist no
Yeah.
more.
I
She's
think
not
they
even
merged
getting
them.
mentioned.
But Honey Badger don't give a shit.
Honey Badger don't.
All right. Well, I think that is Mephisto's gone as of damnation. He's in a prison in Vegas.
He
No,
keeps
he's-
showing up.
He's still around.
Somehow.
Wait, what did he show
No,
up
he's
again?
in. Actually,
book
they
was it?
explain it. They partially explain
Oh,
it
did they?
in. There's one where he showed. It's not Superior Spider-Man.
No, it was Superior Spider-Man.
It was Superior
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
He, shows back
He
up.
essentially is saying, "Hey, so I put loopholes in everything, so I'm kind of still fine doing anything." Because he's No, it's Valkyrie. It's in Valkyrie because he essentially made a deal with I think Malekith, where essentially if all the Valkyries die,
Oh, that's right.
he
yeah.
can create his own Valkyries
Yeah.
and become the leader of Valkyries to send
But
everyone to
he does show up
Valhalla.
in Superior Spider-Man.
He
and has
does.
to deal with Otto too, and
he
it's like
doesn't-
Because
Wait
he
a minute.
also shows up in Champions.
That's
Because he
right.
makes a deal with Miles
But then
and
if you go back to
Braun.
Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze is like, Mephisto is gone. I am the king of hell now.
Right, yeah. Ghost Rider is he's literally like, yeah, we left him locked up in Vegas.
If
He
you
can't
do
get out.
want a good idea of kind of his situation, I think
It is,
Valkyrie
yeah,
did
Valkyrie,
the
yeah.
best
Yeah.
kind of mini explanation of the situation. Enough that I was like, you know what, I'm still a little confused, but I at least kind of get where they're going with this.
As a former king of hell myself, there are a lot of loopholes.
Especially when you make the contract.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. What's up?
So anyway, this was a fun thing. I enjoyed this. Just kind
I
of
did
chatting in
too.
the chat.
Yeah.
What'd you think, Andy? Want to just quit your job and just do this all
It
day?
was great. Legitimately. No?
You know what? I don't care.
Century
Yeah,
and
whatever.
Val Zod. Well, Val Zod's gone with all the Earth 2 cast.
Yes.
Earth
Which
2
is
I
ended.
hope
he was cool.
I hope the Earth 2 cast comes back
here.
in Deceased Unkillables because they're like, it's a Earth 2. and they show up at
what are y'all
Earth
doing
2. But all, like Val Zod and all of them have become anti-life equation.
Oh, like a
The
jump
entire
planets?
Earth 2 cast
Yeah.
is now deceased.
You know, I liked Earth 2 until they decided to make it a political struggle over who had what land.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Jimmy Olsen became like a super villain.
Yeah, he did.
Yep. And then
And he had Power Girl and Val Zod struggling with like, well, there's only enough sun to power us up for 12 hours.
I like how Dick Grayson was like, I'm Batman now.
Trench coat. Robot legs, because I'm paralyzed too.
Oh my goodness.
He did. That was so funny. And what made no sense about it was when he was introduced, it was cool because it was like, oh, he's married to Barbara and he has a kid. And then he kind of got an idea of what Batman was,
Right.
but like he wasn't Batman.
And then they were like, Earth to society. I'm Batman now. Why? And Huntress was like, technically, it was my father. Maybe I should be like Batwoman or something. Dick Grayson, nah.
I didn't even know him.
Trench coat.
I barely knew Thomas.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I met him for like a page and a half.
Dick was actually like, I'm sorry you didn't call dibs.
Yeah. Dibs on Batman. All right.
Huntress is like, damn it.
They're like, Earth to society. We all are going to become heroes again. Dibs on Batman. Yes.
I do find it funny. I did like the way they did his character, but it was funny how he went from, I need to save my son, to, oh, I'm just in the superhero team now.
And I'm Batman. But you don't have any, like, interaction with Batman. Don't care.
And I'm making a yellow version of the suit, too.
Yeah.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Patreons, you guys are awesome. Twitch, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your continued support. Maybe we should start doing something like this maybe once a month or maybe once every other month, like a Twitch and
I
just
kinda like it,
Patreon.
yeah.
Just chit chat. Kind of thanking you guys for your support. The reason these shows exist is entirely because of you. So
It's
thank
true.
you. Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, the reason that Andy and Dan are employed is because of you. So Andy, thank them legitimately.
Thank you. Legitimately.
Bye.
That sounded good, right? Join the Apathy Corps. Or don't.